welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. This is probably going to be one of the first videos I publish when I get back on. I'm not completely sure for right now, but if you're probably looking at this deck and you're probably asking, what has this dude done? Well, I'm just going to get straight into it, and I'm going to explain to you guys why this deck is probably the most powerful deck so far right now, and I'm just going to get right into it. So first off, you're running 2 Malicious. Sadly, this card's at 2, but it doesn't really matter that much. This combo is really gotten off in this deck, so it's okay. 1 Dark Refer. It's just another, it's like an Armageddon Knight, just they release the same thing, but this one can be special summoned. Usually it's, you discard off of Malicious and stuff like that, but it really doesn't matter. 3 Goblinberg. Basically this is just a free special summon of a warrior monster, and then it changed to defense position, but that doesn't matter. 1 White Rose Dragon. This card's just for extra combo extender plays, which I'll get into in a second. 3 Vision Hero Vions. This is just an extra warrior monster that you'll add off of from your deck to your hand off of a link card that we're going to get into, and there's just a lot of combos I need to get to. 3 Neospace Connectors. This is pretty much your best card in the deck. It goes a lot of combos. Well, not the best card. It's probably the most combo-worthy card in the deck that you want to activate. It's probably one of the best cards in your deck as well. Not as good as some of the others, but it's a really nice card. It's a free special summon of a warrior, which is really nice. 3 Blue Mountain Butterfly. These are just free special summons of warriors. When you normal summon a warrior type monster, you can special summon a card. 3 Marauding Captains. It's just a special summon of a level 4 lower warrior monster. Obvious kind of crap if you're running if you need to special summon warrior monsters from your deck. 1 Red Rose Dragon for other combos. 3 Junk Forwards, just another special summon of a warrior. It's like a Cyber Dragon, but you just control no monsters, which you need to control no monsters, and it's just a really fun deck. 1 Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. Basically, it's just a combo off of Connector, and it's just another warrior monster. 1 Cyber Stein, the main card of your deck. This is probably one of the most broken cards they unbanned, especially since you can loop it forever and ever, which is really nice. And 1 Plague Spreader Zombie to combo off of Link, Link Needle Fiber and stuff like that with Armageddon Knight plays. 1 Instant Fusion for the invoked Ragent. It's just a free warrior monster out there on the field. 1 Rhoda. Any warrior deck, you're going to run this card in it. 3 Called By. You really want your combos to need to get through. 5 Equip Spells are just random stuff that you can use if you go second. And 3 Telekinetic Charging Cells. This is the main card of your deck, other than Cyberstein. This is what gets your Cyberstein looping going on. And yeah, that's it for the main deck. I'll explain to a bunch of combos afterwards. This on to the fusions. You're running 1 Wind Witch Crystal Bell. It's a free copy of a fusion monster. 1 Blaze Phoenix, the Burning Bombardment Bird. It's just another thing that inflicts burn damage. 1 Raid for instant fusion plays. 1 Theseus for tuner on the field, which you go into Dark Strike Fighter, but I'll get into that later. 1 Elder Entity Nis. Basically, this is just a free, it's a special summon off of 2 NXZs and a Synchro Monster, and it doesn't require super, poly or anything like that. It's a contact fusion card. 1 Lyrisk, the Independent Nightingale. It's just a free special summon that burns for 500. 1 Dark Strike Fighter. It's just a card that will burn quite a lot. 1 Power to Dragon to add equip spells, which you're going to need this card really badly. 1 Garden Rose Maiden for extender plays with a Red Rose Dragon and White Rose Dragon. The way you can get out this card, you may be realizing that you can't do this, you can't get this card out. Well, you can, because you're running this card in there, and this card is probably one of the most broken cards that's ever been released. Onto the 1 XZ card, Dugaris of the Forgotten Time. It's just a free special summon monster, which is really, really good. Onto the links. This is the most powerful card in your deck. Probably the 3rd most powerful card in your deck is Soul Two Tails of the Noble Knights. It is a free add 1 warrior monster from your deck to your hand, but it can't activate effects. But usually what you'll add is Vion, but I'll get into that combo later. 1 Kirston Halka or Noodle Fiber. I like to call them Noodle Fiber. And this card just broken. Any deck that really runs tuners, more than 1 tuner, you really won't know run this card in there. one Reproducus. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. This is just a card that extends to make, I'll just get into this combo right now. It's changed Cyberstein to Psychic, and basically you equip Telekinetic Charging Cell and loop him forever because he's not a once per turn, which is really, really crazy. One Cross Sheep, you need it. This card, it's a great extender. It's free special summon when you fusion to summon a fusion monster, which is really nice. And one Link Cross, probably one of the most needed cards in your deck to get out combo plays. And that's really it for the deck. I will get into some combos right now. I'm not gonna actually duel. I'll do later, but no, I'm not gonna duel right now. I'm just gonna tell you guys the combos that you need to know. So first off, let's say you draw Connector. Basically, this is a 1-card combo to win the duel. You normal summon Connector, effect to special summon Neo, Spacian, Aqua Dolphin. This is going to take a while, guys. Just sorry if you just want to skip to the next part, you can, but this is just a great combos thing. You special summon Aqua Dolphin, you go into Assault, add Vion from your deck to your hand, then you activate other effect, and then send 4 of your equipped spells to the graveyard except Telekinetic Charging Cell. Then what you do is that you special summon Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight sends Plague Spreader to the graveyard. You activate Plague Spreader to special summon itself by returning Vion to the top of your deck. Then you link into Halka Firebrax. Halka Firebrax effect activates to special summon the Red Rose Dragon, which basically from there you will have Armageddon Knight, Halka Firebrax, and Red Rose Dragon. Basically after that you link off into Link Cross, which will summon 2 tokens, and then using Link Cross tokens and the Red Rose Dragon, you link off into Garden Rose Maiden off of Plague Spreader and Garden. I probably just forgot a combo, but off of Plague Spreader, Armageddon Knight and White Rose Dragon that you have on the field, since you used Red Rose effect when you linked her off. Well, synchro summoned her. Special summon Red Rose Dragon. You XZ into Dugaris, the Forgotten Time. Dugaris effect activates to detach 2, special summon back the Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight effect activates to send the Cyberstein to graveyard. Then using your Armageddon Knight and your Link monster, which is Link Cross, you link those 2 into Cloth Sheep. Then you link. Then you XZ summon. Well, not XZ summon. Gosh, I cannot talk today. Then you fusion summon using these 2 into your L-Entry Nis. Effect activates of Cloth Sheep to special summon Cyberstein. Using Cross Sheep and Nis, you go into Reproducus. Well, no, you don't go into Reproducus quite yet. You actually use Cyberstein's effect to special summon Independent Nightingale. Independent Nightingale effect activates to burn for 500. Then you banish Garden Rose Maiden to special summon back the Red Rose Dragon. Then you synchro summon the Power Tool Dragon, since you have 3 out on the field. After that, you activate Power Tool Dragon to add the Telekinetic Charging Cell to hand. Then you link off into Reproducus using you don't use Nist yet. You use because you already used Nist to special summon the Power Tool Dragon. You link off into Reproducus using Lyssarisk and your Link Cross, which makes the Reproducus effect activates to target your Cyberstein and change him to Psychic. Then you activate Telekinetic Charging Cell, which changes him to a Psychic type monster, which makes it to where you don't have to pay life points to activate effect. And he pays 1,000 5,000, but he's not a once per turn, which is great. So then what you do is that you start spamming your from your fusions. So first off, you activate Wind Witch. You special summon Blaze Phoenix first to the right of the one zone that is open, the farthest zone. Then you special summon the Wind Witch. Then you special summon the... Gosh, I can't think today. You special summon the Phoenix, Wind Witch, and you special summon the Theseus out there. You first activate Wind Witch to copy Lyssarisk. Then you burn for 4,000. Then you activate Phoenix, burn for 2,100, and then you synchro summon in a Dark Strike Fighter using Cyberstein and Theseus into a Dark Strike Fighter, and burn for game by just attacking and tributing. It's really nice. This is a FTK deck. You probably haven't realized that FTK decks have died ever since the Gemini era. And this is pretty much the only one, other than this weird Six Samurai version that I might do in the future, but this is the only version that I could find right now. And that's really it for the deck. There's some other plays that you might notice, like if you don't draw a connector and you draw literally any other warrior that can special summon, so Goblinberg, Marauding Captain, Butter Spy, literally any other one that you can normal summon and special summon, you have full combo. If you draw three of your equip spells at first, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. You really don't want to draw that. There's some cards that you could draw is like Telekinetic Charging Cell, United We Stand, and Axe of Despair. That's fine as long as you have the Telekinetic Charging Cell in your hand. You're good to go. If you have it in your hand, you don't have to go into Power to Dragon. It's more likely because you can go Dark Striker effect and do all that kind of shenanigans. But yeah, let's just get right into a duel. Alrighty, so I'm hosting around here, and there really isn't much else to say about this deck than it is an FTK deck / OTK deck. Just depending on how you how you want it to go. It is mainly an FTK deck. It's supposed to be an FTK deck. This is this is the only FTK deck that is legal. Probably the first FTK deck was Magical Scientist FTK. And with this hand, I'm going to see if I can try to do full combo here. So we're going to special summon Raijin from our... Okay, special summon Raijin. We're going to normal summon the Dark Fur. Okay, we're going to special summon Isolde. Okay, we're going to activate Isolde. And then we're going to add Viand from our deck to our hand. Okay, once we are going to activate Isolde other effect to send 4 equipped spells from our deck to our grave, we're going to send United We Stand, Axe of Despair, Power of Guardians, and Moon Mirror Shield. All to the graveyard. Okay, then we're going to special summon the Armageddon Knight from our deck. Okay, Armageddon Knight effect activates that we're going to send the Plague Spreader Zombie from our deck to our graveyard. We're going to activate Plague Spreader Zombie. Send the Vion to the top of our deck to special the Plague Spreader. Using Plague Spreader and Isolde, we're going to special summon into Hog of Firebrax. Hog of Firebrax effect activates, and we're going to special summon the Red Rose Dragon from our deck. We're going to link into Link Cross using Hog of Firebrax. Link Cross effect is going to activate to special summon 2 tokens from our deck. It does not matter if they are in attack position or defense position, it just matters that you get them out on the field. We're going to special summon the Garden Rose Maiden from our deck. Okay, once you have Garden Rose Maiden, Red Rose Dragon's effect is going to activate to special summon the White Rose Dragon from our deck. We're going to special summon the Dugress of Forgotten Time. This is a very important combo since you need to activate Armageddon Knight effect once more. So as long as you have Armageddon Knight's effect twice going off, you're going to be okay. Okay, we're going to special summon the Armageddon Knight. Okay, Armageddon Knight's effect is going to activate to special summon, while going to send the Stein to the graveyard. Once that happens, we're going to go into Cross Sheep using these 2 cards. Okay, we're going to special summon into Elder Emptiness. Cross Sheep's effect is going to activate, allowing us to special summon the Stein directly to this zone. This zone really matters, mainly because if you don't special summon here, you won't be able to do full combo. So we're going to activate Stein right now. Then we're going to special summon the Lysterisk directly from our deck. Activate Lysterisk to burn for 500. That's not a lot, but it's going to be a lot in a second. We're going to, let's see, we do not need to go into anything really important right now, so we're going to go into Reproductus right here. Okay, then we're going to activate Reproductus effect, allowing us to change attribute of Stein to Psychic. So he's going to be Psychic now, and we're going to activate right here. Since Stein is a Psychic, we get to spam a bunch of crap on the field, which we're going to special summon the Blaze Phoenix. Then we're going to activate again to special summon the Wind Witch Crystal Bell. Then we're going to activate once more to special summon the Sea Monster of Theseus. Then we're going to activate Wind Witch Crystal Bell to copy the effect of Lysterisk, Pen Nightingale. Then we're going to activate to burn for 4,000. Okay, then we're going to activate Blaze Phoenix to burn for a 2100. Then we're going to special summon into Dark Strike Fighter using these two. Special summon Dark Strike Fighter, activate Dark Strike Fighter's effect, and tribute the Blaze Phoenix and burn for game. This is a very consistent deck. The only cards that you don't want to draw is some very necessary combo pieces, such as any of the Rose Dragons and a Plague Spreader Zombie. Those are really cards that you do not want in your hand. This is probably one of my favorite decks because, for one, your opponent can't play the game, and for two, they can't do anything. And when you have Telekinetic Charging Cell in your hand, you do not have to do the additional combo to go into you don't have to go into Power Tool Dragon because it's unnecessarily. You don't need to go in there, which I didn't. I just kept Nis on the board. And also another effect, like another thing that you want to know is that if you're playing on like Wigo Pro or something, Nis has an effect, and you do not want to activate it because it's a pop a card on the field, and you just don't want to activate it. Just to let you guys know, I made that mistake. So, and yeah, that's really it for this video, and thanks for watching.